Hello everyone, welcome back to Football Manager 2017, and today we are really in the title hunt. We're kicking off with a game at home against bottom of the league QPR, and it is an absolute must-win game. And the reason is that we are now 2 games behind everybody else. We've dropped out of the top 4 for the first time in a very, very long time, as you can see from this little graph. But with 2 games in hand, if we win them both, we will actually go top of the league, which is incredible because that will be top of the league with 6 fixtures remaining. But we do have to win them. We've got a massive run of games today. First we've got QPR, then we have the second leg away in Portugal against Sporting Lisbon. We've got 1-0 advantage from at home. If we can get an early goal, we will easily go through in that competition, I think. Then it's all about the league. 3 very difficult away matches. The first against Leicester, who are struggling this season, then Southampton, who are in mid-table, and then Manchester City, who've been leading the pack ever since we were leading the pack. So Chelsea have come and really shaken up the title race, and if we can beat Manchester City and the 3 games before it, I would make us title favourites, especially with the run-in we have for the last 4 games. But we have to win in order to do that, which is, given our history of trying to hunt down the Premier League title, almost a guarantee that we're going to finish in the bottom half. But hopefully we can avoid that. We've got a very strong team today. It's reasonably fit as well. So Simonsen will lead the line, Origi and Sane alongside him, then Melagoni, Kovacic and Cook in the middle, Rahman, Lucas, Momano and Chambers in the back 4, and Ketchel is in goal. Sheaf, over to Cousins. QPR looking to build something. We have had all the early running, and here's Poulter on the ball. He finds Couto, who's got in on goal, and he's just sliced that one wide of the post. Couto looking to come at us again. Babarama gets in with a good tackle, and he's managed to keep the ball from Mason as well. Kovacic finds Sane. He's got a bit of space, and he's using it well. Simonsen now pushes the ball out wide to Origi. Oh, he's just put that wide. Our shooting's been really poor today, just 4 on target out of 16 shots. Hopefully we can get a goal before half-time, otherwise I'm going to get a little bit nervous. But Chambers, of all people, has absolutely stood up to the plate. That's his first goal of the season, and he's volleyed it on his left foot into the top corner. Stunning stuff. Simonsen finds Sane. He holds the ball up and is tackled by Turnbull, given straight to Lucas. So QPR have really not been able to have a go at us today. Fox clears it up. Lucas forward, now Cook pushes it forward to Melagoni. He's chipped it in. Simonsen's got onto it and just shanked that wide. Our strikers have been really poor today. Last second corner for QPR. Can they get a heartbreaking goal? It is cleared out. There's Zach Clough. He puts it over. Sane out, and there's the full-time whistle. It's another 1-0 victory, but I will take it. Any way to get 3 points will do for me. I'll even play like Mourinho if it takes it. But with that, we are now in 4th place, 1 victory away from top of the table, which is just unbelievable. It's so close at the top. 3 points separating the top 4, and West Ham are only 2 points behind us. It's just so close right now. Well, we're in very difficult territory for this match against Sporting Lisbon. We do have the advantage, and an away goal would be enough. So I am going to switch the team around. I'm taking that risk because we have got a massive match in just a few days' time against Leicester, and we have to win that game. Cristiano Ronaldo is coming into the team, as is Zivkovic. Zivkovic has been pretty good for us. Ronaldo a little bit spotty. Simonsen is going to continue up front because he's still very fit. He's got very good natural fitness. Kovacic, Roning and Sampa make up the midfield, so a couple of changes there. And then Lucas, Almanza, Mamana and Chambers are across the back 4. Matthew Ketchel in goal. I really want an early goal to put this tie to bed as quickly as possible. Adrian Silva, back to Soto. Here's Kamara, but he's lost it to Lucas. Ronaldo plays that ball over the top, looking for Simonsen, who's managed to get there. He's taken a brilliant touch, but he's just fired wide. As it stands, we will be going through a goal for Sporting, would take it to extra time. And there's Sadki, who's hit the post, so close to an equaliser there, Sporting. Roning pushes it out wide to Chambers. Now Kovacic finds Chambers again. Can he whip the ball in? He does. It's deflected. Simonsen's header. It comes from Ronaldo, who's hit the post. We just can't get it in that goal. Oh, last minute corner. Adrian Silva puts it in. It's away. Villalba pushes it out wide. Adrian Silva again in, and Pedrito has tucked it home in the 91st minute. They've managed to get the goal that makes it all level on aggregate. Well, we have been absolutely robbed. There's no reason that we shouldn't be ahead in this tie at this point. They shouldn't have got that late goal, but we should have scored so many before it. Origi plays it inside to Roning. He's hanging on to it, but he's found Origi again. Origi's fresh and has pace. It's Zivkovic, pushes it out wide to Lucas. 3 in the box to aim at. He's found Zivkovic. There's Origi! We've got the away goal. We are almost certainly going through. Sporting will need 2 more goals in 10 minutes of added time to go through. Carlos Augusto finds Tiba. There's Adrian Silva in on goal, and he's drilled that hard and low into the back of the net. And now we are on a knife edge. Chambers pushes it up, looks for Origi, header on to nobody in particular though. Allen, over to Soto. His ball cut out by Lucas. Meligoni tries to push it forward, but it's come for Carlos Augusto. Tiba's fresh. He's got pace on the defenders, and he has scored a goal. We have to score now if we're going to go through. Tiba has completely turned us around in 2 minutes. Roning. We're into the last minute of added time and extra time. We have to do it now. It's Chambers on the right position, and he's run the ball out of play. That's going to be the end of this game. We have been absolutely turned over by Sporting Lisbon. We are out of the Europa League. It's absolutely outrageous that we've gone out. Fair play to Sporting. They did it in the best way possible. A 91st minute goal, and then 2 goals in 2 minutes as a response to our away goal. They had to do that to go through, and they did. And the annoying thing is that Juventus were knocked out. Bayern were knocked out. This was our competition to win, and yet we've lost it yet again. We'll have to go out of the Europa League a little bit prematurely following that really disappointing defeat to Sporting Lisbon. We did rest a lot of players. They are fresh now that they're back in the team, the likes of Baba Rahman, Leroy Sane, Divock Origi and Meligoni, all adding to the freshness of the squad. A little bit controversial of me dropping players when it meant we got knocked out of competition. You'll have to let me know in the comments what you thought of that decision. It will only in any way pay off if we beat Leicester at the King Power Stadium. It's going to be tough, but we have to do it. A win would send us up to 3rd place. Chelsea were beaten by QPR, who are bottom of the league, which was a little bit embarrassing for them, really. So if we do win, we will move up to 3rd. We'll kind of push Chelsea out of the race a bit. If we win our other game in hand, we'll go 1 point clear at the top of the league with 5 games to go. That's how important it is we win this match. I'm hoping this team is strong enough, but our front 3 have been really, really poor for a few games now. Simonson had a run where he's banging them in left, right and centre. That's dried up, and he's had some really poor overall performances. A 6.1 in the game against Sporting Lisbon. So he really has to turn it on today and get us a goal. Chambers finds Kovacic. Chambers again puts the cross in, cleared out by Fattori. Kovacic should get there first. This is actually the first highlight of the game. It's been really dull up to now. I'm hoping we don't lose from here. But here's Meligoni over to Kostyanski. Simonson had another really poor game, and it's put into Origi in a good area and deflected out for a corner. Just 10 minutes left, and it's Leicester on the attack. That's a good tackle there, and Kostyanski's been set in as a result, and he's hammered it high and over the bar. Kostyanski, just a few seconds left. We have to do it now if we're going to do it at all. Origi cutting inside, plays it back to Sampa. There's Chambers in a great position, and what was that? Cross shot, no idea. It means that we've drawn the game, failed to win, and we're no closer to that title. It's so frustrating not getting these results. We really should be winning that match. We now have effectively had the opportunity to take 2 really good chances for silverware, and we may have thrown them both away. If we win our game in hand, we will move level on points with Man City. They do a better goal difference, but also still be a point behind United. It's not where we should be. We should have 2 more points right now and be above Chelsea, but we've got so much work left to do. Well, we have to win this match against Southampton. It's the second of our 3 tough away matches in a row. We've been really poor, and Simonson has been the epitome of that in the last few games. He's been absolutely awful. He has got a knock, so he's not going to play in this game. Instead, Origi's going to move up front, and Cristiano Ronaldo is going to come in on the left flank. We're still without Lewis Cook in defence midfield, which is quite frustrating. So Sergi Sampa continues there. So full strength defence, and Meligoni and Kovacic continue in midfield. So he should be able to get the victory today, even without Simonson. Hopefully, Origi can get us the goals at the top of the spear. Meligoni to Kovacic, ball played over the top, Origi's in behind, he's beaten all of the defenders and he's hammered that one into the back of the net, and finally we take the lead. Here's 29th of the season and we need to see this game out from here. Divock Origi Turning and running at the Southampton players. He beats one. Pushes it out wide to Sane. He's got Chambers with him. Can he whip the ball in? He does. Origi's at the near post. Needs to pull it back. And Melagoni buries it in that bottom corner for 2-0. Højbjerg plays it forward to Negrea. There's Sterling. Pushes it through for Frayne. In on goal. Good save by Ketchel. Babaraman into Melagoni. Puts it through for Kovacic. And he's fouled by Fonseca. We've got the chance from the penalty spot to make it 3-0. Melagoni to step up his second of the game. Finds the bottom corner. 3-0. That is surely the points coming back to St James's Park. Owens' throw. Finds Raheem Sterling. He puts it in. Mamana clears it away. Now Favre can counter-attack. Pushes it forward to Melagoni. He's got Origi up with him. He's trying to play him in now. Does Origi have the pace? He beats the defender easily. Cuts inside. It's a good save. Sane plays it back. Sane's corner. Into the near post. Cleared away. Sterling can maybe counter-attack. Pushes it out wide for Bale. They've got a lot of men over. Sterling again. Through to Pencilio. Good save, and then an absolute carnage in the middle. We've given away a penalty in the 89th minute. Up steps Mina. And it's saved by Ketchel. We keep the clean sheet for now. Well, there's the full-time whistle. 3 points, 3 goals, clean sheet. And hopefully we can progress up the table now. There it is. We have moved up. Manchester United held to a draw. Chelsea beaten. That is a very, very good day for the club. It means we're 2 points behind Manchester United with a game in hand, level on points for Manchester City, and Chelsea can't catch us either. We're back in the game. Well, this is the big match now. It is Saturday 12:45. We're the first to kick off. We're away against Manchester City at the City of Manchester Stadium. We absolutely have to win this game. If we do, we will be on the same number of games played as every other team in the title race, but we will be top of the league. We'll be on 77 points, 1 point clear of Manchester United with 4 games still to play. It really is that crucial to us. Manchester City, if they win, will almost sew up the title, especially away from us, because even a victory, if they lost, would still leave them ahead of us on goal difference. So we absolutely have to win this game. We've got a very strong team. Simonsen is back up front. Origi on the left, having scored in the last game. Sane still out on the right. Melagoni, Kovacic and Lewis Cook back in midfield. It's basically our strongest possible 11, and if we were ever going to win the title, this is essentially the cup final. Kovacic finds Sane, putting a bit of pressure on Manchester City, but Grimaldo's got the tackle in there a bit too easily. He pushes it out wide. Al Saide is a brilliant player. He puts the ball in, and Griezmann finds the near post to give Manchester City the lead. Romano wins the header. There's Leroy Sane. Now Kovacic finds Roning. Sane again. Little passes around the area at the minute. It's Sane to Roning, pushes it forward and it's cleared away, but Griezmann shouldn't get to that ball. Here is Kovacic, now Roning into Simonsen, plays it out wide. Babaraman on the left flank, pulls it back. Ronaldo in the area is fouled by Jimenez and we've got a penalty. It's going to be Simonsen, I think, to try and break his goal duck. He steps up and scores. Simonsen has the goal. We're back on terms with half an hour to play. Grimaldo gives the ball straight to Kovacic. Now Ronaldo on the left side can launch an attack. He's found Roning. There's Leroy Sane. We've got Babaraman on the left if he can find him. He's gone for goal and put it wide. Just 15 minutes left. Lindelof to Nelson. Ball back to Riedervold. Shot block. Dele Alli though. It's deflected in. That's so cruel for it to happen that way. It's an own goal from Almanza. And now we've got 15 minutes to try and save a point. There's the full-time whistle. It's a narrow but deserved defeat to Manchester City. They were just the better team today. We weren't able to beat them. And it means we're now 3 points off the top spot with 4 games left to play. We have to hope that Manchester City lose and lose badly while we pick up the goals, or lose and at least draw another game. It's going to be tough, basically. I am going to end the episode here. I'm a little bit disheartened by that result. I'll say that. I mean, Simonsen played over 10 hours of competitive football without a goal, which shows why we've struggled recently. Just 1 win in 4 games now. Really just not good enough. We're going to finish up with games at home against Villa, away against Stoke, home against Spurs and home against Middlesbrough. I think we should win all 4 of those games. So the pressure really will be on Man City if we can do that. I think their fixtures aren't the most taxing in the world, though. That might be the issue. They do have to take on Manchester United at home, but I think they will be getting through that game. We just have to hope they slip up somewhere, otherwise the title is gone. So make sure you subscribe if you want to see how we get on in our season finale. A bit of a disappointing episode today, but give me a like to try and make me feel better after that City defeat if you can. And until next time, see ya.